Hello, gorgeous souls. It's Mary Rose from PsychicSoulmateReading.com. In this video, I will be giving us a reading for our week, December 31st to January 7th, 2019. Yeah, we're almost at the finishing line of this year. Are you excited? I know I am. I really am. And if you're watching this afterwards, doesn't matter because the reading is meant for you. This is how it works. You're drawn to watch this video for some reason. You were drawn and you don't know how you got here, how it just landed, because spirit guides work like that. The message is meant for you, and that is what I do. Weekly readings, monthly readings too, daily posts. I do these readings to give you a message from your spirit guide to facilitate the message, okay? And if something's not quite resonating, completely visit back, because something has to unfold in your life, and it always happens like this. And you have to, when you come back, you'll say, wow, I didn't realize that had to happen in my life, so this can make all sense, right? That's how it works, okay? So right now, Dave's playing some guitar on the other side, and I thought this would be the perfect chance, the perfect opportunity to film the video, because what's better than live acoustic music? It's healing music, and you know, makes my heart sing, makes me feel good, and I want you to feel good, and I want you to listen to it. Okay, so I have shuffled the cards already and picked the cards, and the cards that I'm working with are the Mystic Dreamer. That's the back. They're very beautiful. I just love them. They're so dreamy. Gorgeous cards. Okay, so I'll start right now with the reading. Okay, the first card is the Nine of Wands. And as you can see, the Nine of Wands, well, the traditional Rider-Waite, that's the person waiting behind, like sort of like being on guard, protecting themselves, being cautious. Caution before you proceed ahead. That's really what the Nine of Wands is like. You're feeling cautious, you're feeling guarded, you feel like you can't really open up to someone, because if you do, that person is not going to accept you, or it's just not going to make any sense, or the feelings that I'm getting is like you're not going to be taken seriously, or you're seeking approval in some way. Something seems to be blocking you, and it's a block. And you know, I'll tell you, when you're doing that, you're not aligned with your truth, because you know your truth is pure love. It's just feeling just pure love. It's pure bliss, contentment, and it's just being yourself, and it doesn't matter, because when you are yourself, you are aligned, and when you're aligned with love, I should say, you attract abundance. When I say attract, it's not like a spell, not like trying to control someone's will, because it's actually just being aligned with your true higher self. And when you are aligned with your higher self, you can, the things that are meant to happen for you will happen. You know, what isn't for your highest good, okay? And that is what you need to do. You need to put your battle down. You need to, like, you're almost waiting, like you almost assume that something is not the way it should be, or something, it's not the way, you're assuming that something is all the opposite. And so you are like not being your truth. I know I said that earlier. It's like, that's what insecurity is. It's like we tend to think the worst of what the other person is thinking, and you know what, of us. And I know how that feels, because I do these videos, and you know what? It took me a long time to be myself, really, to really open up and just, you know, say and just be, because, you know, it's like no one's perfect. That's why I came to my conclusion, where no one's perfect. And you know what? I'm not trying to be, just being myself. And it takes a while to actually do that, to actually get out of your shyness, or your, you know, like the insecurity. The insecurity is just your mind telling you you're not good enough. So that's what it's about. It's about feeling not good enough. And you know what? You are good enough. Yes, you are. You are. You're perfect just the way you are. You know, and sometimes we tend to not really show our truth. Sometimes we tend to hide, and we mask that by being something we're not, like being really loud, the opposite, you know, being really loud and being just, you know, saying all these jokes and just, you know, being nervous, and that's not really being our true identical, ourself, right? Authentic self. So my message to you is just to challenge yourself, and to just allow yourself just to let yourself shine. You know, that's what we're all here for, okay? And the next card is the Star. And the Star is actually inspiration. It represents inspiration, feeling inspired. So, is there something that you've been wanting to do? Have you been feeling like called upon to do something in 2019 or whenever that you're watching this? Are you being called upon something? Something is drawing you in to do. Like, could it be a course? Could it be something? Maybe just, traveling. Maybe just changing things up, getting a new hairstyle, whatever that is. Do it. Like, there's something that's inspiring you, because by doing it, you're actually going to be led to some place where you need to go. And where you need to go is something like for your highest good, something that you need to go to. Like, it's all about the journey of the situation, not about getting there. Okay, that's what we fail to look at. We fail to see that. We sometimes are such in a hurry to get from one place to the next and to accomplish our goals. And yeah, I want to accomplish my goal. Sure, I do. I'm creating oracle cards. It's taken me many years, but you know what? The whole journey of the situation, the odyssey of it, is actually what I'm loving, because I'm just giving you an example. It's the whole journey of it, because by going through it, I'm actually learning, meeting, just doing so many different things that I've never would have ever thought, dreamed of doing. So, 2019 is the year that we get it done. I'm just saying it because I plan to, but I'm just telling you to just go with the flow, okay? And if it's about healing your fears, healing that, well, you know what? You can heal. We're all in this together. We are all on this road together. Remember that. We're all connected. Spirit is telling me that whatever you're feeling is actually just a message from Spirit telling you that you need to take that, initiate that. Like, is there something that you wanted to do for your health, perhaps? Maybe something that you've been wanting to do. Join a class, whatever that may be. You know what that is. Write that book that novel that you always wanted to write. Get it done. And if you're feeling discouraged about it, you know what? It's the opposite. The star is telling you that you have everything that you need. Just like I'm advising you right now with the Nine of Wands is telling you that you're blocking yourself. Well, the star is telling you, you got everything that you need, and you need to just soar. You need to just fly with it, because, we're all here together. We're all here on this earth to inspire each other. That's my hopes and my dreams, is to inspire you guys, right? That's what I do for a living. That's me. That's just me. And you guys inspire me, like I get inspired by my clients, by my friends, by people. Like, we all inspire each other. We're all mirrors. What I'm trying to say is that we're all mirrors to each other to reflect the light that we all shine with each other. And that is what it's all about, And certain people come into our lives and they hold up that mirror, and it's like they're like they're a helping hand, and they show us that mirror, and they show us that light. They give us that light that we light up inside, that it just shows us who we truly are. And that is what other people I'm showing you. I'm telling you, and there's other people, what I'm talking about. That's why when we say a soulmate, we have many soulmates in our life. Yes, we have friends soulmates, we have love soulmates, we have family soulmates, we have siblings soulmates. Everybody comes into our lives that are soulmates, that reflect that light. The people that you love, they're your soulmate in some way. And then there's some soulmates that challenge us, and we have to go through those challenges, because if we don't experience those challenges, we'll never grow. Just like when things are like pruning your garden, like things have to challenge. Sometimes things they have to be looked after. They have to, well, I'm not really a gardener, but I just know by my bamboo plant. Sometimes it's, the leaves are all dried out, so I have to cut it right close to the root so it can grow and get bigger. So sometimes that happens. Things happen that way. So that's what I'm trying to say. When it comes to relationships, things happen, and sometimes we have to move forward. We have to move on, even with loved ones. And it's done its job. It's done. It's done. And sometimes we have to face it. And trying to control it is only depleting our growth and making us not grow and evolving to our highest potential, because there's only so much that we know about ourselves. We only use 10% of our brains. Well, our brains can do. Seriously, we know more. We have more. Yes. It's like, are we alien species? Yes. We're higher intelligence, but we're human. Yes. And that's what I meant by that is like, we're all here. We all came to this planet for a purpose, and you have a purpose. You have a mission to accomplish. There's no mission that's impossible. Mission impossible. There's no such thing. You can accomplish anything your heart desires in your highest good, for your highest good. That's when you're aligned to your truth and to your higher self. Okay. And the Three of Wands says that we're getting it done. Yes. I got really excited when this card came out, because I was like, yeah, because this is, as you can see, she's seeing her ships are sailing, or there's no ship in there, or is there? But she's actually really content. That's actually a feeling of content. She's feeling really content. She's feeling like she's did it. She's like, yay, I did it. So that is what we're here to do, right? And sometimes things don't always look the way they're supposed to look when they're about to happen, but we have to go through that. Sometimes life stings, and if we get stinged, it's okay, because there's a purpose for that. Because just think when something did happen exactly the way you wanted it to, and it's like the outcome wasn't the greatest what you thought. So sometimes things, we don't get our way because something else is supposed to come into our lives, right? There's nothing like great surprises in our life. Who doesn't love surprises? It's like, it's like when I say good surprises and, like unexpected changes, like I was a surprise, so it's kind of like, I'm a twin, and my mom didn't know she was having twins. And you guys all know my sister Anne from Soul Connections. I was born and then my sister was a surprise. Imagine that. It was like, wow. Double joy, so I'm just giving you an example. I'm not saying you're having twins, but maybe so, but anyways, no, that's not what I'm saying. But there's some surprises that are coming to you. So 2018, the year we went through, it's like so done, and it's like, so it's done, it's changed. When I say it's done, I mean it's a great experience, and now we went through all the retrogrades to face our truths, to face our fears. It was shadow time. And I worked a lot. I worked really hard on my shadow. And it's a good thing. We all have to have a shadow. And I know some things come across as negative in our eyes, and we think, why did that happen? Why did this have to happen? Well, it happened for growth. If it didn't happen, then you know what? You would have been stuck. And I have to say, there's a lot of some things that have happened to me. It was like, oh my God, it was like, why did that happen? It was like some kind of something, if you follow me, you know what I'm talking about at the beginning of the year, but it was the best thing that could have happened to me. Things just happen. So like the retrogrades that happened over the summer, we had like 6 planets in retrograde. Oh, it was, you could feel the energy. Retrograde, if you don't know what retrograde, Mercury retrograde, Saturn retrograde, Jupiter retrograde, I can't remember off the top of my head, but there was a lot of retrograde planets, and what that happens is that things are not moving, so you can feel the energy. It's kind of like a forecast. It's like the weather forecast, but in a planetary influence. So we felt those feelings of discouragement, or just things in our life where we're feeling, why did that happen? It wasn't, I thought something was going to be like, I was so blessed with this situation, or I thought that person was really the one, or whatever. It was like we just felt it, but then it turned the opposite, or it just went sour, or it just seemed like it was at a halt, or something just happened. But that happened for a reason. It happened for a reason, and it happened for your highest good. So everything is for the highest good. But now changes are taking place. Good foundations are happening, and this is what that means. So that is what the reading, the message from Spirit is telling you. Okay, and so. I hope that this was helpful for you, and that the reading gave you some message and some insight. Okay, and if you're interested in getting a longer reading with me, book a session with me. Go to my website, psychicsoulmatereading.com, and I wish you peace, blessings, Happy New Year for 2019. May it be prosperous, happy, and may you always be blessed. Namaste.